Hello, I'm sure you're looking for a cake you can quickly make without adding butter, milk, and sugar. Okay, not wasting much time, not wasting your time. Let's quickly dive into it. Yes, and I'd love to show you what we made yesterday, first and foremost. And I want to thank all of you that turned up, that watched our video yesterday. Thank you so much. This is the outcome of the fish we dried, the arrow and the mackerel. This is, the fish we dried yesterday. I promised to show you today. Okay, so right now we have water on the fire. It's been boiling. Yes, it's boiled already. Let me have this here and quickly adjust here so that you can see what we are making. Okay, so good to have you around. Yeah, water on the fire, boiling. Remember what we said? Two ingredients, two important ingredients. The other one is just optional. Okay, and the important ingredient is either salt or seasoning. Either you use your salt or your seasoning, but it's optional, right? Okay, this one is important, the salt and seasoning. I love the seasoning. Just because we want to make like we want to use add fish. Remember, it's optional. Number one, the fish is optional. We're going to use egg. We have some eggs here. We're going to use eggs. The fish is optional. Remember I showed you the fish we made yesterday. I dried this in the oven. It's actually optional, but I love to add the fish to this cake. I love to add the fish. These other items are optional too. I have just a pinch of pepper, just a pinch of pepper in here. I love to add the black pepper too. And crayfish. Remember, this is the crayfish, this is the blended crayfish. Both of them are crayfish. Okay, so we'll just add the crayfish, blended crayfish. We're actually making cake. We're making cake, and maybe we'll call it the fish cake. Yes, we have a lot of onion. I want a lot of onion in this. It's gonna be so delicious, like a delicious cake, a delicious fish cake. That's what we are making. The onions is optional. Thank you for joining. So good to have you around. Shama, thank you so much for joining. The onions is optional. The fish is optional. It's optional, okay? The seasoning or the salt is very, very important. Well, we need the palm oil. Palm oil is optional. I wanted to say palm oil. Palm oil is optional too, but I would love to add it just to change the color of what we are making. And I'm not adding a lot of it. Like a spoon is okay. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you so much. So good to have you around. Just like a spoon is okay. Yeah, it's good. All right, let's bring in the important thing, the flour. This is the flour we're using for this cake recipe. The water is boiled already, so you want to have your water boil. I actually reduce the heat so that you can see what I'm making properly. So let's bring in the flour, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So let's start the cake. We just continue to stir it. We'll continue to stir it until we get the texture of the cake. So while you're watching, if you find this video interesting, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Thank you so much. We're making cake. We're making cake here. I added palm oil because and we need the color to change. We don't want to have it just white plain cake. And just feel free, if you're making this, feel free to either add more flour if it is too thick, or you add more water. Add more flour if it is not thick enough, or you add more water if it is too thick. Yes. So we'll continue to add, stir until it is, until we get the texture of the cake, or until we get the cake. While adding and stirring, you can feel free to, or when it is cooked, you can feel free to transfer it into another pan or plate to form the size of the cake you want. Okay, so we just continue to add. Continue. I'm sure someone is wondering, so when will you put the egg? Don't worry, we'll bring in the egg. This is a fish cake. This recipe is almost ready. You will enjoy this when it is cold, not too cold, okay? Thank you so much for joining. So good to have you around. Happy Sunday to you, Mama. Thank you, my Mama. So good to have you around. We are making cake. We are not adding sugar. We are not adding butter. We are not adding milk. So it's cake. So if you're trying to avoid maybe the sugar and you need something nice, something delicious, think about this cake. If you have not tried before, though, just think about this cake. Yeah, it's coming up. I added fish because you want, just like adding the vanilla essence to your cake, I added fish, I added palm oil, Don't worry, I'll still tell you the secret behind this. Okay, let's quickly cover it on a medium heat. The eggs, we're going to use eggs, okay? So these eggs are boiled already. They're boiled. So let's just, take care of this egg. They are boiled eggs. Oops. Got this. I hope you're doing great. Just keep it here. I'll get it out. Let's not forget to, stir. Perfect. This is ready. Oops. Oh no. I don't want anyone to go off the pot. This cake is honestly ready. Let's bring in our eggs. Thank you. We are putting 5 eggs because we are 5 in the house. But you can join us. You can just feel free to join us. Yes, we are 5 in the house, and we are more than how many millions watching. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Okay, we are not scattering the eggs. The eggs should just remain the way it is. Then oh, what kind of cake? Fish cake. Yes, that's a very, very good question. Yes, it's a very good question. Thank you for asking that question. It's a fish cake. We are not using the regular flour. I thought you wanted to ask that. Come on, your flour looks beautiful. We are not using the, we are not using the wheat We're using maize flour. Maize flour is super delicious. If you don't want to use the regular flour where you add sugar, milk, butter, try using maize flour. Dry maize, dry maize flour. That's what we use. I added fish because it's a fish recipe. So we just scoop. So if you want to allow this, to stay to be cold, to be beautiful, So Esther, please let me have that plate. It's ready. Yes, yes, you did it very well. It's ready. Yes, it's ready. Allow this to be cold. You want to garnish it with your spring onions. We have some spring onion here. Oops. Let me. Let me quickly chop the spring onion. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is ready. No, use your fork. If you can just allow it to sit for a period of time, Esther, just allow it to be cold a little. Allow it sit for a few minutes, then you enjoy it. It's delicious, like delicious. Esther has tested it already, and funny enough, I'm making it for the first time here. Yeah, Esther is saying thank you so much for watching. I'm actually making this for the first time in this house. My mom taught me this recipe, but we didn't add, most of the time when we make this, we don't add the egg, we don't add a few things. At times she make it with just seasoning and crayfish, because it was really challenging then. But I'm super excited that I, edited I added egg to it. So this is actually maize cake. Maize cake. Bonjour, bonjour à tous. Aujourd'hui, on a fait le gâteau de maize. Il s'appelle gâteau de maize. Normalement, c'est africain. C'est africain, c'est avec le maize, mais j'ai utilisé les what do they call it now? Farine? Non, c'est pas farine, j'ai utilisé les poissons. Oui, il y a poisson dedans. C'est comme ça, il y a poisson dedans. Il y a crevettes dedans. Et mais c'est très très bon, c'est très très, yeah, c'est délicieux.
Merci Dieu pour aujourd'hui.
Amen.
Merci Dieu pour ce repas.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Bon appétit.
Merci.
Just allow it to be cold, okay? How is it? I didn't add too much pepper. So you just, scoop it and eat it and enjoy it. Bon appétit!
Merci.
That's how you like it?
Oh.
Okay.
Mamie,
Yeah?
est-ce que t'as pas mis de bone dans...
Il y a quoi?
Des bonnes dedans?
No, I removed the bone. She's asking if the fish has bone. No, I deboned the fish, so I removed the bone, okay? Yeah, she's always scared of bone. I use fish, I use crayfish in the recipe.
Fish.
Yes, that's fish, but I debone it and the fish is delicious, okay? And healthy too. I debone the fish. I put a lot of onion. I don't know if you watch from the beginning. If you did not join us from the beginning, please watch the video. You will enjoy it. You will enjoy this recipe. You will like it. You will love it. Very, very easy to make. Very, very easy. Just get some flour, maize flour, please, maize. I'm very, very sure about the maize flour, okay? Yeah, for some of us that does not understand the English I'm trying to speak, bonsoir, j'ai utilisé les farines de maïze. Is it maïze?
Maize.
Ok, oui, j'ai utilisé les farines de maïz avec un poisson. Ça, c'est le poisson. J'ai utilisé les poissons, ça, maquereau. C'est pas hareng, ça, c'est les harengs. J'ai déjà fait hier soir. J'ai utilisé les crevettes. Sont comme ça. Un petit peu sel et un petit peu poivron avec piment, juste un petit peu piment. Normalement, c'est l'habitude pour nous. Piment, c'est l'habitude pour nous. Yeah. Merci beaucoup. Mama Angela, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much, my beautiful friend, for the beautiful comment. Bingo, so good to have you around. Thank you so much. I can't mention all your names. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Mais ça, c'est les cakes de maïs avec poisson. C'est gâteau de maïs avec poisson. Yes, that's beans cake with fish, like the fish recipe kind of. All right, thank you so much, guys, and see you in our other video. Thank you so much. God bless you, and thank you so much for watching. See you in our other video. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.